And we are back. We are back with a new episode of Market Making Mondays, and this is episode 5 for Everpay Squad. And in this video, we'll be talking about GU, New Zealand dollar, and gold with a currency breakdown for next week and possibly the upcoming month of September. So you already know how it goes. Run my intro. Hey friends and new traders, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Matt and I teach day traders just like you how to become profitable by teaching different tips and strategies. With that being said, let's get into this one. It is currently Friday, August 26th. This video will be coming out obviously on Monday when you guys are watching it. 6:50 in the morning right now, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm up, I'm ready to go. So for next week, seeing that it is close to the end of the month and September is next week, so let me start off with the daily. We are on the GU chart. As you can see, price has been on a tear, just melting, taking out this low right here at 17600, which is a psychological level. So it took out this low. So currently on this Friday, what I'm looking for and going into next week, I'm expecting price today to come up to here. It's been in consolidation all week. I did have a trade that I had going on, but I just seen it was consolidating, so I jumped out the trade with just a small gain, which happens sometimes, so I had an entry right here, but if you look really closely, that is the 38.2 retracement level. But if you look closely, it didn't actually hit the 38.2 retracement level, and it didn't completely close in this forever paid gap. So the gap was this wide, but it came in, it didn't completely close it. There's still quite just a little bit more pips that it needs to close in on. So what I believe today is going to happen for possibly going into next week. So possibly the market today, which I'm hoping for, will come up, tap the 38.2, give me some type of sign that it just want to go lower, which I thought I had right here. Also have confluences of the 38.2. We do have resistance. If you look over to the left, we do have some type of resistance from the past at this level. There is resistance over here where the market did go through and then pull back up through. So there is a little bit of resistance right there. So we have that, and we have the moving average as well. So something to be aware of. I am aware that, break this chart a little bit more down. Market structure. Even though we're in a range, there is some type of market structure. So this was the last low, and then you got a new high. So that was a break in structure. So it's possible that we could see a market go higher, which I do expect to happen very, very soon if I don't see any type of rejection of this level. But we do have confluences, like I said, the 38.2 previous resistance, the trend line, and as well as the moving average. So that's 4 confluences in itself, and price could possibly move down towards the 38. Price could move down to the negative 27, taking out these lows over here, continuing a little bit past this and taking out these lows, as you can see on the weekly chart. If not, no biggie, because in the coming weeks, if it does break this level, we could possibly see price come back up, since there is a lot of empty space right here. After this impulsive move, we could see price possibly move back up to fill in these forever paid gaps as well, coming back up to the 78 or the 61 retracement level on the daily, as you can see, higher time frame analysis. So yeah, so I'm expecting some type of, since it's in consolidation, I could expect some type of expansion after it hits the 38.2. I'm looking for that today. If not, we could possibly see the retracement back up to the 61.8 or the 78.6 if it breaks this trend line. I don't think it's going to be a long trend going up. I think it's just going to be more of a little correction and then moving further down, because the dollar has been on a tear as of lately. Another pair I'm looking at, you can see I marked up my chart. I'm going to clear this up a bit. It's the New Zealand dollar. So you can see we've been in a downtrend for quite some time. The New Zealand dollar, we got a forever pay gap as well, way up here. And another thing I want to mention, fundamentally speaking, on the interest rates, we did have a interest rate increase, which is now larger than the dollar, which can impact how this currency moves. So it is possible that we could see a move to the upside for next month. This currency pair as well has just been in consolidation for a week. There's other things that's going on, but I'm not gonna mention it on YouTube. So yeah, this is also due for some type of pullback, as you can see. You got the 38 on the 4-hour. You got the 38. You got 38.2 retracement level, which has previous resistance. But as you can see, if we pull this trend line out, you see that structure was sort of broken. You can see that structure was broken. And we can mark up a little bit of market structure as well, just to give you guys a closer view. So the high, low, new high, structure is broken, failed to go lower, and made an even higher high. So and made a higher high. So yeah, we could possibly see more momentum to the upside, and it has not hit this 38.2 as well. So either this is just a false move going back up, retracing back up, or you can see this just burst through the 38.2. So I'm just being alert of this 38.2 on GU and as well as the New Zealand dollar, because if we don't get some type of resistance right here on both pairs, then I am expecting price to go lower, but I am aware that price needs to have some type of further pullback because the dollar, like I said, just been on a tear. Now let's go into gold. So the gold market, we have some type of channel going on with gold. Let's see. Ooh. So we do have the descending trend line, and it's in a channel. As you can see, it broke out. Oh, just because it broke out doesn't mean that it's going to keep going further up. But one thing I am noticing, as you can see on the weekly time frame, it did come back and retest that level. So you could possibly see further movement as well. This could just be the pullback for the week. So possibly next week we see higher prices on gold. I did have a lower target right here. Pull out the fibs. This is on a weekly, so you can see. Hold on, much more higher. High to the low. High to the low. So you can see, even though, like I said, even though it broke out, it did respect resistance and the 38.2 on a weekly standpoint. So we could expect further movement down to the back down to the downside. That's on a weekly, so you know that's going to take quite some time. But daily is currently respecting this. So I mean, it's just simple market structure. Like, we just wait and see. I'm currently just sitting on my hands to see what the market wants to give me. If you take out the fib on a daily basis, we'll see what we have. So we have resistance, we have the trend line, we have the 61.8. So all depends on today and the beginning of next week to see what the market is going to give us. So I'm just seeing if levels are being respected. If this price does not close lower than this today, then lower than this return candle right here, if it respects it in the coming days, then we could possibly see higher movement to the upside. But for right now, as far as what I've been seeing, see the 4 hours actually as well. I got 4 hour. Market structure. Failed to go higher. We had the break of structure. Yeah, so this high was even taken out, so it's possible that we continue to the downside going into next week. Um, so let me drop my fib on the lower time frame, see what that gives us. Ooh, so the 78 was respected as well. So this is just what I just did is just example of how you could take a higher time frame and jump on the trend using a lower time frame. Looking at the 4 hour, from the daily to the 4 hour, we just look for the setup as well, just as we will do on a weekly, daily, or the 4 hour to jump in on a trend. So you can see respected 78.6. So if this low is taken out, then I will continue to look for downside moves. And we do have this forever paid gap as well on the 4 hour. So it just aligns perfectly with the negative 27 extension level. So there you have it. That is my market making Monday breakdowns for next week, depending on how the rest of today goes, which is Friday. And for the most part, I'm looking to go still somewhat bearish because that's what the market is currently showing me, but we do have some space that needs to be filled. So I'm just keeping a lookout on those 38.2 levels, and we'll see for next week how things go and how the rest of today plays out. So if you found this video valuable, please share, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. Please hit the notification button. Make sure you guys write a comment below on what you think the market is going to do for the next upcoming month of September, and let's just continue to grow this community of new traders or intermediate traders, or if you just want to jump in on the vibes of being forever paid. With that being said, I am out. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of y'all day, and I am out. Peace.